Alright guys, so last class we were talking about one step. Now the learner will understand how to solve two-step equations. Okay, so it's a solve the equation, check your solution. Now, I'll go over how to check one, but then it's up to you again. So that means we should be able to do this in two steps. Now, remember I like to divide it like this. Now remember, order of operations is PEMDAS. Or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Now, this is how you evaluate things, but how you solve things is actually SADMAP. Meaning, you have to undo addition and subtraction before multiplication and division, before exponents, before parentheses, okay? So see how I have addition and multiplication, so I have to do subtraction first. So you get 5x equals 15. Then how do you undo the multiplication? Divide. So you get x equals 3. Okay? Now check. What they mean by that is this. Plug it back in and check to see. Does the right side equal the left side? You get 15 plus 9 equals 24. 24 equals 24. Check. Okay? So let's move on. Again, divide it in half. How do you undo subtraction? Addition. Divide by 4. You get y equals negative 3. Okay? Oh, I see the fractions here, but let's see what happens. Alright, so a common mistake made here is people want to do this and add 1. But we don't want to do that. Because everyone's so used to moving something from the left to the right. But what you need to do is move it on the same side of the variable over. So we need to add the 7. So you get 6 equals z divided by 3. Well, how do you get rid of division? You multiply. Because 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 times 3, 18. Alright. So let's take a look at some more examples here. Now see, this one's two steps in a different way. Because see how we have w and w, but they're on the same side? So that just means do the math. 4 plus 2, 6. So step 1 was to add the like terms. Then divide by 6. W equals 3. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Are they still on the same side? Yes. So you get negative 16. 5 minus 9, negative 4. Divide by the negative 4. You get d equals 4. So let's see probably some word problems coming up and some more examples. Alright, so some word problems, like I said. So it says the output of a function is 5 more than negative 2 times the input. Okay, so we have output equals 5 more means we have to add 5, and then negative 2 times the input. Okay, but now we have to rewrite this in a good way. So output equals negative 2 times the input. 5 more than means you got to add 5 to it after. Okay. Now, if you need to, change that, you can write this as an X or something, but now we need to substitute in. It says find the input when the output is 11. So 11 equals negative 2 plus negative 2i plus 5. Subtract the 5. 11 minus 5 is 6. Divide by the negative 2. You get that the input is negative 3. Okay, so let's take a look at another one. It says the output of a function is 4 less than 4 times the input. So output is 4 less than 4 times the input. The output is 3. Find the input. Add the 4. Divide by 4. So the input is 7/4. Okay, one more. It says Kim has a job where she is paid $8 per hour plus tips. Yesterday, Kim made $53, 13 of which were from tips. How many hours did she work? Okay, so her total equals $8 per hour plus the tips. So fill in what we know. We know she made the total of 53. We know she gets $8 an hour and that 13 of them were tips. So subtract the 13. Divide by the 8. So she worked 5 hours. Remember to label. All right, we'll see you guys in class.